Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, if you can't tell by the title, we're going to be playing with a brand new palette, and I am so excited because it is the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti Palette. Oh, how pretty is this packaging? Oh, I'm obsessed. So if you don't know, Bperfect Cosmetics came out with a new palette with Stacey Marie. They already have two of the palettes, which I'll quickly show you now. They have the first Carnival palette. It's like the OG. Oh, so good. And then they have the Carnival XL. They have the Carnival XL Pro palette, which looks like this. I'm pretty sure you might have seen this. I have spoke about this in like one of my recent videos of my top 10 favourite palettes. This is in it, and yeah, it is phenomenal, so I thought I'd just show you them quickly. But now they have a brand new palette which actually has launched today, which is Friday the 14th of August. Oh my god, I had to think then. But yeah, so they launched today, but they did have an exclusive launch the other day, so by the time this video is up, you'll be able to purchase this. But oh my god, so let's take a look inside. But this palette did come in a box, but I don't keep my boxes, my palettes. I don't know why, I just don't feel the need to. So let's open her up and let's show her you, because she is gorgeous. Are you guys ready? So this palette is £36.95. I'm not too sure why it's like 95. I don't know why they didn't just keep it as 36 or 37. I'm not too sure. But it is gorgeous. I think this has 40 shadows in it. Yeah, it has 40 eyeshadows in it. So it has got the same amount of eyeshadows as the Carnival XL Pro palette. This is just bigger because it has got 3 highlighters at the bottom. Oh well, the side, should I say. But yeah, this has also got like 40 eyeshadows in it. So as you can tell, like they are slightly different. This has more of like greeny, orangey, purpley, pink shades in it. There is a couple like blues in here, pinky purples, warm tone browns, that kind of thing. Whereas like her first and her second one, like her second one has like yellow, orange, pink, purple, green, blue, brownies. So it's kind of like similar, but there's just not as many. I feel like this one has like more kind of colours in it, if that kind of makes sense. I don't know why. And her first one is like just like randomness. Like there is a couple of like purples, pinks, greens. There's just not as much in here. Obviously there's not as many eyeshadows. But this one, oh, this is just gorgeous. And of course, if you already have the first two, then you'll know that the formula is probably going to be amazing. But yeah, if you have the first two, then you can probably like use this palette in conjunction with the other two. This one as well doesn't have any duplicate shadows from the other two palettes. Like her first and her second one, they was like a couple of duplicates, but in this one these are all brand new shades, so you do get quite a few shades. There is 31 like matte shades, 4 duochrome pressed pigments, 3 metallics, and 2 high pigment shimmers, which it does tell you on the back which ones they are, like there. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to add to this palette, because you know, I will swatch a couple of the shades. I don't want to swatch the whole palette because I feel like so many other people might swatch the palette as well. But I kind of don't go off swatches, I go off actually trying it out. So I'm just going to swatch a couple that like that kind of really take. So here's a couple of like the shadows swatched on just on my finger. So far they feel really nice. Ooh. Like I said, I don't go off like swatches. I kind of just go off what they actually feel like on my eye and how they perform, but them shades look gorgeous. Let me swatch another couple because, you know, we're here now. Let's just swatch a few more. I think I really want to use the pinky, purpley kind of shades today. What other one do I swatch? So far though, like the quality feels amazing, so So there's all the shades I swatched. Sorry, my swatches are kind of rubbish. But yeah, like look how gorgeous they are. This purple shade, wherever it is here, oh, gorgeous. You can see. Amazing. I'm gonna say that if the quality, I'm guessing the quality will be the same as like her first two palettes because they're amazing. I really hope this is like similar formula. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into the tutorial because I'm excited to test it out. And yeah, literally just primed using the ABH eye primer as I usually do. Oh, I don't really know what shade to go in with. Like, I'm literally like, what shade do I use? I got in with Pink Lily, which is this bright pink shade here. I'm just gonna pack that through my crease. She's bright. She's bright. Very pigmented. Again, like I think if these shades are like her other palettes, then they are gonna be just amazing. I'm also going to take the shade a little bit underneath my eye. Not much fallout with this shade, which is good. When I first saw the price for this palette, I was kind of shocked. I thought it was going to be like 40 something pound, but no. It was only like £36, but it was technically 40 because I paid shipping, but it came really fast. Like I ordered it on the Tuesday and I got it the Thursday, so it was literally like 2 days. Nice, that shade is all packed on, really nice, like really nice. And I'm now going to take the shade Hibiscus, which is like this salmony pink colour. I'm not too sure if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a go. I'm just gonna blend this out like above the bright pink shade. Again, I don't know if it's gonna work. I hope it does. This is a really pretty shade. Literally, it's like a salmon pink kind of colour. It's like there's not really many like pinks in this palette. Like there's a couple of like darker pinks, but it's made me like a purpley kind. It's got like a purpley kind of undertone to it. So it's like there's not like many light pinks to blend out, if that makes sense. Which isn't a big deal. I'm just like letting you guys know if you want like an all pink kind of look, it's gonna be more purple, and yeah, it's like there's not a lot of like light pink shades. There are lighter shades in this palette that are like lilac shades, so I don't know why it took me forever to get out of it. I'm gonna take the shade a little bit underneath my lash as well. This is not going well, guys. I'm now gonna take the shade Bare and see if we can like blend it out some more. Don't really know, I already look like a clown, so that's fab. Sorry about that, I just had to like clean up a little bit because I just wasn't happy with how it was looking, so I just took off my under eye shadow. I still used the same shades, just went back over them and decided to like clean it up a little bit. I wasn't really happy with how the blend was looking. I'm still not really happy, but it's not the shadows, it's just me. Because I went in with the first shade, Pink Lily, and then I went in with Hibiscus. And Hibiscus is a lot more darker, on the eye than what it is like in the pan. I thought it was gonna be a little bit lighter than like Pink Lily, but it turns out it's a bit darker, so it's kind of like messed up my eyeshadow a little bit, but it kind of is what it is, I guess. It's not too bad now. Still not overall happy with it, to be honest. I don't know whether I should just stop and like completely redo it. I don't really know, but right now I'm here and I'm like, I don't really know what to do, so I'm just gonna carry on and we'll see what kind of happens when I get my lid shade on, because maybe my lid shade might save this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease as I usually do using the ABH eye primer, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go in that first shade again, that Pink Lily shade, and that shade on like the outer part of the cut crease, if that makes sense, and blend it into it, just so then it's not that harsh line. Yeah. Just letting you know as well, guys, that these shades are blending like a dream. I'm just not too keen on the colours that I've chosen, but I do think they're really nice. I just don't know if they're nice together. I don't know. Oh god. First video back, guys, and I am like screwing it up. This shade here, so gorgeous. Oh, sorry. This one, I think it's like a pressed, I actually don't know what it is. I think it could be like either a high pigment shimmer or a metallic. I'm not too sure. They have got stars on them, but I don't know whether that means it could be like a pigment or it could be I don't know, it could be a metallic, it could be pressed pigment, I don't know. I'm gonna take that like first of all. Ooh. Oh, this is, I think this is like a duochrome actually. It does look gorgeous. I am keeping the first bit of my lid free because I'm going to put another shimmer in there. That is gorgeous. It picks up fine with a brush, so you don't have to use your fingers if you don't like using your fingers. I know some people don't like using their fingers when it comes to applying like shimmer shades. Honestly, for me, it doesn't bother me. I'll use a finger if I have to, but when I'm wearing falsies, I prefer not to. Like when I'm wearing false nails, I prefer to use a brush. So it does pick up, oh, fine with the brush. That shade is really pretty. It looks like a wet on my lid, which I like. Cute, really nice. I'm then gonna take the shade Pearl. I'm then gonna take the shade Pearl, which is this shade here. So it's like an icy pink kind of thing. And I'm put that on my inner corner. I like something bright in my inner corner to make it like stand out. I think this might be a duochrome. It's definitely like a duochrome. It's definitely got a hint of another colour in there, but it's cute. Again, applies fine with a brush. Really nice shade. That's really pretty. I really like this. I like it more now that I have the actual shimmer on my lid. I feel like when I didn't have the shimmer on my lid, it kind of looked a bit messy. But now that I've got the shimmer on, it makes me feel a bit better about the look. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this shimmer. This is gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead, just apply my lashes off camera and my rest of my face off camera, and then we'll be back to do the lower lash line together, and then I'll kind of give my final thoughts on what I think of the palette. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just done the rest of my face off camera. Now for the lower lash line, I'm pretty much going to take just like the same sort of shades that I already used on top. So I'm going to take the shade Hibiscus again, which is this pinky coral shade. And I'm going to run that underneath the lower lash line. That looks cute. I'm then just going to take a tiny bit of the shade Pearl, which is the one I used on like the inner part. I'm just going to pop that underneath there too, just to kind of like brighten that area up in the corner. I kind of like brought that into the inner corner too because I thought it looked really pretty. And then I'm just going to take like a white pencil liner. So I'm just using the MORPHE one in the shade Coconut, and I'm going to pop that like on my waterline. And then I'm just going to use the Sigma Sinuosity Lash Mascara. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah. I prefer it now that I've got like everything else on. So guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Honestly, I'm kind of living for it. Like kind of living. I actually really do like the look now that I've got everything else on, like my lashes, the rest of my face, that kind of thing. I do prefer it now. So what do I think about the palette? Honestly, from the shades that I've used so far, I'm impressed. Like, I am really impressed. I only used a couple of shades, of course. I didn't use the whole palette, but from the shades that I swatched and the shades that I used, I do really like it. So obviously I did use Pink Lily, Hibiscus and Bear like in my crease. Probably not the best combo to use, to be honest, but I wanted more of like a pinky look. I should have just literally just used Hibiscus and Bear because I think that would have done the trick fine, but I wanted like a bright pink in there, and obviously that didn't really kind of work. It didn't blend the best, but it's not the palette, it's me. The shades that I chose. But anyway, I did kind of make it work anyway, and I'm more happy with it now. So yeah, the only thing I would say is I wish there was a couple of more like light pink shades that I could use with like Pink Lily and like Bloom, because this is more like purple up here, which is okay, but I just wish there was like a lighter pink shade to use to blend them out. I could have just literally just used Pink Lily and Bear, but silly me didn't. Oh well. Yeah, the shimmer shades, Rose Pink. Like, can you see this? She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Again, it packs on beautifully just with a brush. You could use your finger if you wanted to, but with a brush is also fine. Pearl, that is a really gorgeous colour. It's like definitely like a duochrome kind of shade. It's got like a hint of like green. It's got a hint of green in there, which does go with like the more greeny shades at the bottom, which is really cute. They're the only shades I used. Yeah, so I'm going to use like 5 shades, I think. Yeah, I used 5 shades, but at them 5 shades, they performed like a dream. So if you do love the formula of the other 2 palettes, you will like this one as well. If you are thinking of getting this one, do I recommend it? I do. If you need it, if you want it, and you will love playing with makeup and you love palettes, you will love this. It is gorgeous. It's got a lot of different shades in here for you to work with. Do you need it if you already have the first 2? Probably not. However, this one is quite bulky, like the second one is quite bulky, and you know, like there is a lot going on in this palette. So if you do prefer like the tones in this one, because I feel like this has got quite a few different tones in there, then get it. Yeah, that's a different in their own way. And I do feel like if you have the first two and you wanted this one, definitely grab it, because the formula is definitely there. And yeah, if you love your brights, you're gonna love this. I feel like the other one is very bright, but I feel like this one's a bit more bright for some unknown reason, but it's still got like your nice warm tone, like a brownie kind of shade, so you can do still like a neutral look, but obviously there's a lot of brights in here as well. So yeah, really, I really do recommend it. I think the shades in here are stunning. I definitely feel like I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I think I might prefer this one to the second one, which is like, oh my god, what? I do love the second one, however, I just feel like there's a lot more like deeper shades in here. Like in the new one, sorry, the Tahiti one. There's a lot more like brighter kind of tones in there, whereas this one is a bit more like, there's still some bright shades in here, don't get me wrong, but I just felt like there's more brights in the new one, which I love a good bright, so yeah. I also like how it's not as big as the Carnival XL. Like I feel like this one is like huge, and if you wanted to take this one travelling, like I don't think you could, whereas this one is still a bit big, it's still a bit bulky, but it's more manageable. So yes. What do you guys think about the look? I'm living. I do like it. If you want me to do another video using this palette, just let me know, because I can do like a more greeny look, or a more like neutral warm toned look, or I can do like a more purple look. Just let me know, because I'm like intrigued to try out more of the shades, and I really do love the colours in here. So yes. If you did like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel, as it would really help me out. Everything else that I'm wearing on my face I will also link in the description box down below, so you can go and check it out in case you want to. I'll be linking my Instagram and Twitter handles up above, and also in the description box down below, so you can go and check me out on my Insta and my Twitter, just in case if you want to. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!